Hey everyone, this is Joe and welcome to Smart Couples Finish Rich, step number 9. This is it, the last step, no more after this. Make sure you subscribe and smash that like button. This way I can keep producing content that you enjoy and I love. As always, if you have not gotten the book already, please get the book Smart Couples Finish Rich by David Bach. I only go over a high-level review. He goes into much more details in the book. No financial advice here. This is just a guy on YouTube talking about a book. Today we're going to review all 9 steps, but let's talk about step number 9 first, planning a money date. Let's go. Why do you want to plan a money date? Well, most couples talk about money at the wrong time. They either do it reactively or when they are paying the bills. Another 2 times you don't want to talk about money is in the bed or in the car. Why are these 2 places bad? Because your spouse cannot escape you even if they wanted to. In the bed, they might crawl out or force you to sleep in the garage. But in the car, definitely they cannot escape there. Here's what you want to do. You want to plan time to talk before there's an emergency. You don't want to wait to talk about your kids' college fund or a month before retirement to talk about saving for retiring, or when you're really sick to talk about a good health insurance plan. Those are all types of reactive thinking. Instead, what you want to do is be very, very proactive. I think this book already has taught us a lot about being proactive and saving and planning for the future. The only thing you need to worry about is putting the plans in action that were outlined by this book. Don't wait and say, oh my God, he mentioned that in the book. I should have done it 10 years ago. That's a little bit too late. This is why it's very crucial to set a money date every single month to talk about you and your spouse's finances. Me and Nita are planning to do this once a month every Sunday for at least an hour. It's better to have it in the calendar every single month than to have it not at all. You can always change it to biannually or quarterly later on. If there's a lot to fix, you might want to meet every week until you get things hammered out. Things might not click until 9 months later. For example, I'm 9 chapters into this book, and just today I was able to reduce my cell phone bill from $86 a month down to $15 a month. What was I doing for the other 9 chapters? Nothing, just sitting on my butt, spending a lot of money. Just by changing my cell phone plan to another carrier, I was able to save close to $800-900 a year. If I did this a year or 2 ago, I could have got Nita a bigger engagement ring. Sorry, honey. The money date is a designated time to discuss financial life and to work on it. Don't talk about anything else during this time. You want to agree on a day and time and put it into a calendar. If you don't know how the conversation should go, just use the book as a guideline. You can also plan this date with a financial advisor. All 3 of you, the financial advisor could be third wheeling it, or you can have your date after your meeting with the financial advisor as well. The author says you also want to plan an annual money date anniversary as well. Here you can celebrate your accomplishments and journey together. He says a lot of couples line this up a week or 2 or maybe even a month before their wedding anniversary. That way you can hit 2 birds with 1 stone and celebrate for both occasions. Those 3 steps sums up all of step number 9. It's pretty simple. Just set a money date and make sure you get on it. The author leaves us with some parting advice and words here. He says that 3 words that make a huge difference is what you should focus on. And those 3 words are pay your taxes. Okay, I just made that up, but those 3 words are pretty important also. The 3 words are, I love you. You're reading Smart Couples Finish Rich. And hopefully after this book, you're not going to split up with your partner. You're going to figure out a great path forward and not look at all the hideous credit history. I personally believe that if you can get your finances together, it's a great sign of you guys getting along in the future. Don't quote me on this. Check back this YouTube video in 30 years and see how we're doing. But of course, all couples need to start from somewhere. If you're both not millionaires yet, don't worry about it. What's important is that you're on this journey together. So what you want to do is let your partner know, why do you love them so much? I personally love Nita so much simply because we get along so well together. I can see her being the mother of my kids. I can see us building a home together. Most definitely, she is someone that I can talk to every single day and not get sick of. So honey, I love you. Lastly, the author says you want to live with passion. Personally, I found after reading this book that my lid got shrunk a little bit. I was looking more of what I can cut out and save money on. Luckily, I know that effect is only temporary for me because personally, I don't want to live on crumbs. Yes, I want to save. Yes, I want insurance. Yes, I want things for my kids. But I believe you can achieve anything you want and have all those things on top of spoiling yourself. What I'm gonna do is not only focus on saving and maximizing my investments, I'm also gonna focus on making a lot more money so that I can retire a lot faster. In today's day and age, I truly believe that you can do what you're passionate about and create an income around it. If I'm doing what I'm passionate about, there's no need to retire at any single point. I'm working a 9 to 5, but on my side hustle, I'm gonna start pursuing what I'm passionate about. starting with this YouTube channel. I love creating, I love connecting with people. Most importantly, I love to entertain and have fun. So subscribe and make sure that you tag along as we go through me and Nita's fun-filled journey. I hope you find what you're passionate about as well. Please comment down below, what is your number one passion? Your journey to smart couples finishing rich should be fun. If you're not having fun, you're not enjoy doing it, should you maybe not do it? I don't know. That's a question that you need to answer for yourself. One thing the author says is to always be kid-like. That's one of the main messages I would take out of this book. Let me know what are your main lessons from this book. Type it down below. Before we close this book for good, let's go through the 9 steps really quickly together. Step number 1, learn the facts and myths about couples and money. Myth number 1 is that if you love each other, you won't fight about money. That's not true. Myth number 2 is it takes money to make money. We know that through compounding interest, that's not true either. Myth number 3, we don't make enough to be investors. One thing that helped me and Nita with this myth is zooming out 10 years and seeing how much you're going to be making. Another thing is to check the last 7 days to see how much you have spent. I guarantee you will be shocked and will find some room to save some money. Myth number 4, taxes and inflation are now under control. This is true if you're the Fed. Myth number 5, don't talk about money. Everything will work out okay. You tell me, has this myth worked out for you or not? Definitely hasn't worked out for me. Step number 2, determine the true purpose of money in your life. Remember when we did the value circle? Your money goals should apply to your top 5 values because that's the true purpose of money in your life, is to fulfill those values. Step number 3, plan together, win together. Have you implemented the Finish Rich file folder system? Myself and Nita use a money management tool called Personal Capital, but we do have some of the file folder systems that the author talks about. And what is your purpose-focused financial plan? Remember this sheet? How are you doing on your 5 goals? I'm not doing so well, but I blame that on the lockdown. Number 4, the couple's latte factor. Have you looked at your past 7 days of finances? For me and Nita, we use Personal Capital and we just clicked the budgeting link and it showed us what we spent in our last 7 days. On our money dates now, we're going to start looking at that every single time. Step number 4 also talks about the miracle of compound interest. The key here is that the earlier you start and the more you have up front, the bigger the interest will grow. Step number 5, build your retirement basket. This step was all about 401ks, Roth IRAs, HSAs, and other investment buckets. Step number 6, build your security blanket. This step we talked about wills, trusts, health insurance, disability insurance, and just insurance overall. Step number 7 is build your dream basket. Don't mind my typo there. Here you want to invest for your dreams. Save 3% for your dreams. Also, write out a dream-focused financial plan. If you got a lot of money left over for your dreams, put it into annuities and look at brokerage accounts. I'll be doing videos on my personal brokerage accounts soon. Step number 8, avoid the 10 biggest financial mistakes. Number 1, how to pay off a 30-year mortgage. Number 2, not taking credit card debt seriously. Number 3, trying to time the market. Number 4, buying stocks on margin. Number 5, not having a college savings plan. Number 6, not teaching kids about money. Number 7, neglecting a prenup. Number 8, not having a greater purpose. And number 9, not figuring out your responsibilities. And number 10, not getting professional financial advice. And of course, step number 9, planning your money date. All right, everybody, we have made it. Don't worry if you did not understand all of the aspects of this book. All you have to do is just go back and watch my videos again. That's all you have to do. Watch it like 10, 20, 100 times. It should make sense after that. But I definitely recommend getting the book because it goes into so much detail that I don't cover. Just in step number 9, I put 1 PowerPoint slide. He goes into it very in depth with a lot of stories. And there's always that saying that facts tell, but stories sell. If you have any questions about the steps, feel free to comment below and I'll be sure to answer and help you out as best as I can. I'm definitely going to be posting about me and Nita's financial journey, as well as the fun that we're going to be having along the way. Just because this book review is over doesn't mean I'm going to be stopping my book reviews. The next book I'm going to be reviewing is one that I really love. It's called The One Thing by Gary Keller. If you want to get the book and read along while I do my reviews, I highly recommend it. I'll put a link for the book down below. I hope you guys enjoy these videos. I definitely enjoy making it. Please subscribe and share with your friends who you think will benefit from this review. And as always, check out my other videos and I look forward to seeing you soon. Have a great week, everybody. Peace.